going on, brother? Am I working on? I'm working on some baits for this weekend. Some tubes, some crappy baits, and some of those small baits that I got a brand new product and I'm working on that. So it's a brand new product, crappy minnows and tubes for this weekend's whitefish trip. Also, I'm making stuff just for my shows. But how do you hold this thing there? Okay, so that's the new mold. I think there are two. Okay, I'm gonna need this. I need this. And my tube mold. Which one is the tube mold? It's not here. And toilets in a house with no heat or power. Ouch. Ugh, that just sounds too cold. That just sounds too cold. Okay. Pretty sure these are the tubes. Pretty sure. They are the tubes. Of roughed-in building winners. No heat at all. Wow. Yeah, that's shitty. Actually, what I gotta do, I gotta put some scent in here. More than enough. I gotta put you bad boys. Okay, so now we'll start on our, this is for, this one here is for floating. This is floating plastic, so you cannot mix up floating plastics with your sinking plastic. That's how you make baits that don't work. Okay, so that's for sinking. Okay. Now we're gonna make solid green pumpkin, like a darkish green, like pretty dark. And then I'm gonna make a darkish brown and then a black. Those are the three colors that I'm gonna be running this weekend for testing purposes of colors that I want to start to offer, but I need to make sure that they actually work before I do offer them. So if any of you guys have questions, you guys want to talk to me about fishing, bait making, whatever it is, let me know and we can talk about it. Okay, so these 3 cups that are going to be used for today. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we're going to mix her up. Make sure we mix with the right plastic for the right bait. This is the right blend. Where's my drill? Right here. Hey Daisy. I'll leave you running, but got some stuff to do. All right, man. Enjoy your day. How are you doing? I have had a snow day all week. That's good. I've been doing all right. This has been working away, and today I'm off, so I'm making baits. This weekend I'm going fishing, so I gotta get ready for fishing. Make sure it's nice and tight. All right. Let's mix her up, and then we'll start making baits. All right, guys, if you want to ask me questions, feel free to ask me questions. Okay, that's good enough. Get this out of my way. Now, we'll grab these. Fill them up. That's one. That's two. One more to go. Likes, guys. I appreciate everyone that has dropped a like. And 3. That's the 3 plastics. We're gonna go dark green, a brown, and a black. Those are these colors that I'm going to be using this weekend. So, 100 people in here. I appreciate everyone that has joined. Okay, put these bad boys in here. Show you guys what we've been working with. If I can move this without messing everything up. There's most of our baits. I'm gonna pack up all those bad boys. Put the phone back where I found it. Hi, I'm from Russia. I do speak English. I don't know English. Damn. I appreciate you joining. Club didn't understand me either, but hey. So these are the 3 molds I'm going to be running today. This mold is brand new. It's a brand new product that no one knows that I offer yet. I'm doing some testing on it. Make sure I like it. If I like it, then it goes for sale. But until then, I'm the only one that's using it. Let's get this out. Device. All right. But yeah, if you guys want to ask me questions, feel free to ask me questions. Like, don't just, don't be shy. Say what's up. We could talk about something. How's everyone's day been going today? See if we can get to 10 likes, guys. 3 likes with 80 people in here. Let's see if we can get to 10 likes. Okay, now we're gonna do green pumpkin. No, this one first, because this one takes up the most plastic. I go here, and I go here, and I go back here, and should be wearing my glove, but it's right there. Okay. If you guys want to ask me questions, feel free to ask me questions. All right, show you guys what we made. Okay, that. Look at that beautiful color. Natural color. Green pumpkin. And that's it. Put you there. You there. You there. These are some tubes, green pumpkin, same color. If you guys want, you guys can ask me questions about fishing, bait making, whatever you guys feel like talking to me about. That's why I am live, for us to interact. If you guys just want to watch me make baits and chill, that's also cool. Some green pumpkin. Four likes, thank you guys, I appreciate that. Okay. Okay. Feel free, guys, to ask me questions about bait making, fishing. That's why I am live, is to talk to you guys. Ice fishing, open water fishing, bait making. If you guys want to get into bait making, you guys need to ask me questions to figure out something. You guys can ask me questions. There's some little bugs. Creature bugs. Some green pumpkin again. Steele's Hitty is he's working. He just has my live up, he said. Mr. Wade. Green pumpkin tubes. And some tubes that are green pumpkin. Six likes. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Your block. Plug my phone in. Phone wants to die, of course. But what's everyone's favorite soft plastic to throw? Favorite soft plastic. Just started my own business doing this. I'm 13. Nice, man. That is good to hear. What kind of baits are your favorite to make? What's your favorite bait to produce? Luke's? What size? Six-inch? Nice. I have 5 and then I have 7.25. No. I have 5 and then I have 8. Those are my two fluke sizes I offer. 5 and 8. But I am going to be offering 6 this year. I also want to offer 5-inch swim baits and 6-inch. Because I only offer 3, 4, and 7. So I want to go 5, 6 at least. Half. Where do you buy your molds? Some molds are custom, some molds are from some websites, but it's just some of them are custom mold. Like this one here is custom made. But like this mold is from AI molds. Those guys are my favorite. They're very good guys. Great molds. Great molds, great work. many do you sell in a pack, and how much do you sell them for? Depends what baits are you talking about. Some baits I sell 8 in a pack. Some of them are 10. You started doing this so well? Nice. Nice. So some packs are packs of 8, some packs are packs of 10. This year my prices all went up. So it can range between like $5 and like $7 a pack. And then I offer some baits that are like $15 a pack. Just all depends again on what is it. I offer about like 13 different products. Only have 2 molds, but I have one ordered, and one that have his own custom design. Nice. Yeah, I got a couple of them that are custom, and I just ordered a custom mold, but I'm on like a waiting list. That's expensive, but my mold is gonna be out of aluminum, not out of like some other shit. Like it's gonna be like a high end mold. It's not gonna be no cheap mold. Because when you make baits as much as I do, you gotta make sure your quality is good. You know what I mean? Like you can't just make baits and put it up for sale. You gotta make sure when you do put it up for sale that it's high end quality and everything's good to go. I can't make a mold out of silicone and try and do like production out of it. You know what I mean? You gotta make sure these molds can handle what are you trying to do. If they can handle it, go crazy. Cinnamon. Let's do a cinnamon color. I haven't done one of these before. A cinnamon color. How's it gonna turn out? No idea. But I'm doing some colors for this weekend to test them out, see if I can catch some on them. If I catch them, take some pictures, then we'll offer them. Hey dude, I haven't been on this channel for a while, so I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? I've been pretty good. How has everyone else been? Said hi, what's going on, man? Appreciate everyone that has joined today's lives. Today's live has been amazing. If you guys want, you guys can ask me questions about fishing, bait making. Sorry, that's kind of loud. But you guys can ask me questions about fishing, bait making, just anything. Hey, whoa, what's going on? That's why I am live, to interact with you guys, talk about fishing, whatever. That's what I do. In the meantime, I make baits. And that's it. That's basically what I do. I try and go live pretty often, but today I'm doing very simple patterns, solid blacks. That's one of them anyway. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Oh, let's make this cinnamon color. Just wondering, I just started a bait business, just wondering, just wondering, wait, plastic sold do you use? If you don't mind answering for me. You guys can get plastic from about 2 companies. A company called Lure Works, that's one of them, Lure Works, or Dead On Plastic. Lure Work or Dead On Plastics. 2 options. But remember, see, everyone wants to run a fishing bait company right away off the bat. You guys gotta first make it as a hobby. Make baits for fun. Because the reason why I say that is because when I first started my business, I was starting to sell baits right away, even though I didn't know what I was doing. So some plastics are meant for some baits. Example, some plastic is meant to float, and some plastic is meant to sink. Some plastic is soft, some plastic is hard. You got to basically know what plastic to use in which bait. If you use a sinking plastic in a bait that is meant to float, well, guess what? Now, this bait is not going to work. It's not going to work right. So, with my mistake is what I did. Now I've owned this company for 3 years. I registered it last year, officially. I learned that I didn't know what I was doing, and that could affect you because these people that bought my baits when I first started. They see my baits as piece of shit, right? Because before I didn't know what kind of plastic to use, how much salt, if some baits have to put salt in it or not. So that's one thing that if I could go back, that's the one thing I would try and fix is don't sell baits right away until I'm sure of what am I planking. Now, my baits are perfectly fine, obviously. But before, not so much. But that's why you gotta practice and learn and you know what I mean? But hopefully those people that did buy baits from me like 3 years ago when I didn't know what I was planking, hopefully those guys buy from me again and try again. But if not, I cannot blame them because that was my mistake. So that's why I'm saying this, because everyone wants to own a fishing bait business. but no one actually knows what you gotta do first. It's not as easy as everyone says it is. You know what I mean? Just take baits and put it up for sale. No, that's not how it works. You gotta know what are you actually making. My molds now are expensive molds. Before, I was buying my molds off of Amazon. You know what I mean? So you gotta make sure when you do sell baits, that my molds are premium molds. Everything gotta be high end. You know what I mean? If you're making baits for a hobby, then it does not really matter. That's what I've learned, and that's why I'm telling you guys. Because some people have that in mind of making baits is so easy and I'm gonna make a lot of money. No, it's not as easy as everyone thinks it is. Everyone is different. Yeah, I can't say to you, someone must make baits for 2 months first. No, like, do research. You know what I mean? And when you sell baits, it's going to be a big investment because these molds are not cheap. Then when you start to sell, I start buying plastics in pails, not in little guys like this. Big old, you know what I mean? So you got to first make baits as a hobby. Make sure this is a hobby that you want to actually have and do, because this is not meant for everybody. You know what I mean? First try it as a hobby. If you enjoy it, then you start to invest money and put baits up for sale. You know what I mean? But make sure this hobby is something that you actually enjoy. Because when I first started making baits, I bought all my molds off of Amazon. Why? They were cheap. And then I'm like, oh, okay. This hobby is kind of fun, right? So then I bought a mold. An expensive mold. And slowly you start buying more and more stuff. More and more molds. But imagine if I would have bought everything right away, expensive, and then say, you know what? This hobby is not meant for me. Well, now guess what? I just lost a whole bunch of money for nothing. So that's my opinion on it. Anyway, you guys can, don't listen to it, or you guys can listen to it, whatever you guys choose. But I just know my mistakes that I did. And I'm going to tell everybody else it so they don't make that same stupid mistake that I did. You know what I mean? Cinnamon. Hopefully this color actually does turn out well. I really don't know. Because, like, if this color does turn out well, then I may offer this color. We'll see. 12 likes. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all that. Excuse me. Now these molds are getting hot because I've already made like 4 sets of each. So now my molds are starting to get hotter, meaning it takes a longer time to actually cool down. And remember too, bait making is not all about soft plastics. Like, you guys can make hard baits, you know what I mean? Like swim baits and airbrushing them, or jig heads, airbrushing like jerk baits. Like, there's tons of other stuff besides soft plastic. Soft plastic is not the only thing. Like, I also do these. I also make heads. You know what I mean? So, bait making is not only about soft plastic. Then like, you can make spinner baits. You can make buzz baits. You can make spoons and airbrush those spoons, or powder coat the spoons. There's a lot of stuff that someone could do in bait making. I want to make everything, but I can't, because it's just too much work. But if I would had to do this again, I probably wouldn't do soft plastic. I would do big old swim baits. Cinnamon color did turn out well. I like it. I like it a lot. Cinnamon color. I'm trying out these ASAP on Saturday. Like ASAP. Cinnamon color. Look at those cinnamon colors. Boom. Cinnamon color as well. But who in here dropped a sub on the channel? I seen plenty of brand new faces in here, so it's good to see. Well, hopefully you guys did drop a sub, and I see you guys here again. Alrighty, guys. I will be ending the live. Live is getting kind of quiet. So then when we end the live, may go live again tomorrow. Not as early as today, a little bit later. But we'll see. I probably will go live again tomorrow. And yeah, Paul, see you later, buddy. Peace.